So we'll discuss the type of function. So in this case, if we relate 1 with 1, 2 with its square 4, 3 with its square 9, and 4 with its square 16, then each element is related to each element, exactly one element of B, and here in B there is no remaining element. So in this case we call it onto function. Another name, surjective. If we relate in a similar process 1 with 1, 2 with 4, 3 with 9, 4 with 16, and we see here two element 25 and 36 remaining in B, with which no element of A is related, and here each element of A is related, so it fulfills the condition to be a function. So in this case two elements remaining, so we call it into function, and it has another name, that is not surjective. So and here in this first case, so each element of A connected to each element, that is one element, one connected to one element, one element of A connected to one element, so it has another name called 1 1 function, and it has another name, that is injective. When we relate each element of this A with the element of B by the similar rule, that is element of A is related to its square in the element of B in the set B. So 1 minus 1 is related to 1, plus 1 is also related to 1, minus 2 related to 4, and also plus 2 related to 4. So each element of A is related to exactly 1, that is minus 1 related to exactly 1, plus 1 related to exactly 1. So minus 1 not related to 2 element, but 2 element of A is related to the same element 1, so it can happen by the definition of function. We say it the opposite of 1 function, that is many 1. This is opposite of 1. So 1 goes to 1, here more than 1 goes to 1, so that is why it's called many 1, and the another name is not injective. If we denote surjective as S and injective as I, so there is 4 possibilities. So it can be injective and also surjective, can be injective but not surjective, it can be not injective but surjective, and not injective not surjective. So we will show by example for each function. So here we see that in the first case it is injective and also surjective, so that is called is bijective. Bijective means two type. So it's in this case, so it is 1 that is injective, and onto this is surjective, so function we call it bijective function. Thank you very much. We will discuss more interesting thing